Hey, welcome to college football. My name is Jesse. Before you jump into that video, make sure you visit coolladman100x.com to get custom ebooks and other things that's available on the website. Link will be in the description below. Also, visit the NFL shop to get yourself some Kansas City's Chiefs gear and your own personal team gear as well. And also, all the other sponsors will be in the description below. Now, back to Kool-Aid.
Yo, what's up, guys? This your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X, working the College Football 25. How you guys doing? So, we're going to be jumping in a playbook called Eastern Michigan Gun. 5 wide receiver. The play is going to be called double pivot. I'm sorry, I burped. Deal with a boy. Over here drinking this pop. Alright, we're going to be using Michigan. The 5 receiver set is called the double pivot. So, we're going to be going to a breakdown to make this double pivot a little bit better for us to adjust to. It giving us a little bit more of a play to use and breaking it down a little bit more further. So, what double pivot is, I like about this play, it has the 2 zig routes, as you can see here for this X one here. Will give us a little bit more of a pattern for 5 receiver out in college. So we're going to be breaking this down a little bit more further, as you see here. I don't know how you dropped that one. And that post route is kind of different. I don't like that post because it doesn't give you a window there, as you see there. That's not going to work. And that comeback route, it worked depending on if you throw it a little bit sooner or later. I like this little give and go here for R1s. Not bad, but it could be better. So, overall, the play is good, depending on the zig routes and the post that you get. I think the only thing is I would probably turn that into a table route. So I'll probably turn that into a table route here and adjust up to the middle here. And now it gives me more of a face because I love those routes better. Because when you see these routes, a little bit more example here. When you see these routes here for R1, like I always say, it doesn't give you a good take off with certain receivers or tight ends here. If you see here, in this slot receiver set, when he takes off, he gets a good cut. It just, I don't know, I just think table routes are better. As you see here, he gets a really good cut out of it. It's just me personally, I like the table route a little bit more better, as you see here. So if we get it, see, it's a nice little go. A nice little, go route off of that. I'm not trying to throw a pick anybody. I'm just showing y'all the route. As you see here, to me, he gets a better, instead of that hard cut, he gets a nice little brisk cut and a nice little speed boost out of it, as you see here. So I like that there. So that would probably be my first adjustment for that situation. So I put him there and just custom stem him up once here. Now for my second route here, I will probably adjust to is my circle here. Now I'm in between the big 8 or I'm in between a post route here in this situation. So I will want to see how they will play an example if he cut sooner or he cut later. So that's why I will make this play here. So I can see that it brings a little bit more of a start and go effect here. So we got our slot going to the corner here, as we see, and we got this nice little post route. So this is conflicting this player here and making this safety adjust and him going a streaker inside. So I like that double route situation here. So now they don't know what type of situation I'm actually going for. He don't know if he can cut in or throw in. So my 2 adjustments would be putting him in a in route, custom stemming him down, and put him in a post route and custom stemming him down. So my right side is pretty much perfect right there. So we already got our right side adjustment pretty much adjusted here. So as we see here, we already know he's going to attack that safety, you see, and we can figure out how those routes are ran. I'm just throwing picks. I'm not really looking at the players. I'm just want to see how these routes are ran. We want to conflict these routes here. So now you see how it's making these 2 more confused. So you see him now when he comes inside, now he doesn't know, where to go to. So now this actually opens up either the table route or the post route. So we actually conflicting two routes here. So I actually could have threw it to the post route. So now we actually got our adjustment down. So we're going to custom stem him once and put a post route there, custom stem him down once, and then our right side is cool. So now if we're looking for the open guy, now we can actually see who's available now. So you see what I'm saying? So now we actually see, now we're practicing the route on how it actually conflicts to it. So now we actually get to see who we can actually throw to. And now we should see that post route there. Got there late. I made him stop. So I like this adjustment too, because it's not bad in a way. Because those two safeties don't know what they're doing. Now, they're both in zone. I could have waited a little bit longer. Now, I'm not trying to make this adjustment work per se. It's depending on how the defense is played, because we're playing practice mode. So in other cases, you wouldn't really see a lot of people run this adjustment. So just letting you know. So now we're actually seeing that, they're manning up. So we actually know what conflicts this play, what works better in zone. So now we're just really playing with the situation of how this route actually ran. So now we actually got the zip route, which open up that whole right side here. This is my main too. But I want that table route and post route to be the example of this play. So we want to see how it conflicts. So now we're seeing that zone has actually opened up more on the inside. On the inside. So now we're actually understanding. So now we actually got our adjustment pretty much set here. So here. So we actually got our under route, which is the zig route, the table route, and the post route down here. So now we can just, we can hit X as much as we want to actually take the safety across the field. Now we actually got that down. We pretty much got that already in sync of where we want to go here. So that's already done. So we already got him down. So what we're going to do with this left side. Now, for the left side here, to me, if you really want to take full advantage of it in a way, now this is conflicting. So I would probably do I'll probably do an in route here. That's because you're going underneath, right? And now he has to tackle, and those linebackers has to take facing what they want to do. So now this actually opened up 5 wide a little bit more. So now we're looking from left to right. So now it opens up the middle of the field. So now that we included, now we can see what's really going on. So our full adjustment, well, here we'll go in, custom stem him, and we want to put him in a post route, custom stem him down, and we'll just want to put him in an in route. And the play should look like this. So now we actually complementing the R1 in circle to be open, because now they have to check down to undermine that in route on the inside. So now we actually got way more players to throw to, as you see here. You see how this play is actually conflicting now. So just using it on the right side field as a quarterback when you're looking from left to right here. So now you're understanding, now I actually got people I can throw to. I got him I can throw to, and him splitting throws that linebacker off. Now I got him to throw to. Now I got that safety down here that's pushing him. So I got both the safeties guarding now. Then also remember, I have a zig route on the right side is actually just leaving him all this field open here. So now the 5 wide is actually being more, devastating to players. So the full adjustment that personally I would do, that we just built together, I would put him in an in route, custom stem him forward, put him in a post route, custom stem him down once, put him in a in route. And that's literally the full adjustment play that we just particularly built for this situation, for this one play. And now that you see in the focus on where you can throw to, now you're seeing that these two zig routes actually complement these two in routes and that post route too as well. So now you can just sit back in the cut and really actually see who you can actually throw to. So now you're actually understanding who to throw to now. So once again, here we're going to do an in route here. We're going to do a post route. We're going to bring the post route down. We're going to bring R1 up once here. That should look like that. Then you want to put him in the in route. That's pretty much it. So now you're just looking for basically the open guy here. So now there's actually complimenting Bell to actually open up so much stuff across the middle of the field. And just practice this play. So once again, here we're going to go in route here, up, bam, post, custom stem, bam, and you want to put square to end route, and it should look like this. Now you're just complimenting who you want to throw to. Now you're actually opening up that field a little bit more. So practice this play. I think this is a phenomenal adjustment too, if you really look into it. So you custom stem him, put him in a pose, him, custom stem him down, and just want to do a simple end route. And it should look like this. So you want to complement your two, the X and triangle. And then you just can either look downfield for square or R1. Me personally, I will focus on looking at these goddamn X and these zig routes, because these zig routes opened up so much stuff if they run zone. And a lot of people run zone, so definitely be on the lookout for that too as well. So I hope you enjoyed this play. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.